Hi. Okay, this is going to be a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Um, I was actually doing another reading, and the messages for this reading were already jumping out. And the biggest one was okay, so a lot of you are clearly experiencing some form of heartbreak, some form of pain, betrayal, end of a cycle, walking away from something, and all that good stuff. All the good stuff that comes with letting go, ending things, coming to terms with the end of an era. Okay, Celtic cross. Let's see. Okay, current situation, the chariot crossed by the tower. Oh my god. Sorry, I had a cut. Anyways, I cut myself. Not myself, I mean, it just happened. But yeah, okay, that is also a message for some of you. Some of you are definitely leaning towards trigger warning, abusing yourself in some ways. Please don't. Please don't. Please go and get some help. And because for the past few days I have been channeling a set of collective that is going through the feeling of heartbreak, the feeling of loss, the feeling of losing something or someone that you thought would be your forever, or you thought would be your everything, your world, or your new beginning. But the reality of that whole thing has basically been shoved in your face. If it hasn't already, then it's about to be shoved in your face. But I feel like the collective that is listening to this already and has been listening to this so far, the reality has it's in front of you, the reality that you were waiting for. Yeah, the scales are balanced, justice is being served, and karma is happening. Saturn is doing its job. The planet Saturn, karma, is doing its job. But what you don't see is that you have been protected from something massive. Whatever this scenario was, which you had to let go of, or someone let you go, whatever this was, whatever it is, the universe has just protected you in a very big way that you might not even agree with me right now, or you might not see that you have been protected right now, but you will come to terms with it in a matter of 4 to 8 weeks, is what I'm seeing. Right now, you are heavily emotional. You are, some of you in this collective are understanding that this scenario of loss is happening for the highest good. This scenario, this season of loss is happening for your highest good. But some of you, your environment is not very supportive. Your environment is a little bit in your head, because whatever you have just lost was extremely significant. For some of you, this could also mean that even if it was not a person that you lost, oracle message north node, fate, evolution, karmic challenges and rewards, for some of you, even if it's not a person that you have lost, but it's a part of you that you have finally um, let go of. Maybe for this side of the collective, this is like a breath of fresh air. This is like letting go of a part of you that you have been working on for so long, you have been healing for so long, you have been this version of you that you were up until whatever this letting go was about. Up until that moment, you feel free. I just saw 444. You feel free. You feel, I'm not getting a word for it, but it's just like like a sigh of relief. Even if everything around you seems like people around you maybe are not taking this um, in a very great way, but you know that this is like a breath of fresh air. This is like the beginning of a brand new life that you want for yourself. And the ending of what just happened, the letting go of what just happened, or the leaving behind of what that was, is a blessing in disguise. Your hope and fear being the Seven of Wands and the outcome being Nine of Pentacles. See? Exactly. The breath of fresh air, the independence, the freedom, the the closed door, feeling like a finally, feeling like a finally it's over, or finally I'm out of this loop, finally I'm out of this karmic cycle, finally fate showed me something, finally. For some of you it's like finally God listened to me, or something like that. Like, I'm hearing so many finallys sentences. But interesting how the reading started off with loss and heartbreak, but at the same time I feel like this collective is quite spiritual, that is listening to this in some way, shape or form, or they have started their spiritual journey or somewhere in the middle of it. But point being is, it's almost as if you're feeling both sides of the coin, both sides of the emotion, where one part of you is of course embracing the loss, but there's this other part of you that is glad, because you know what the loss signifies, you know what the ending of something signifies. You are aware, you're conscious that when something ends, or when something is needed to be let go of, or when, you know, all the stuff that we have been discussing, basically the endings and all that, whenever something like that happens, it really does open up room for so many blessings, so many new beginnings, so many cycles closing out. And basically you are aware of the spiritual meaning behind what has just happened. Let's just put it that way. So you are not, I would say, you're not hiding away from the emotion of loss, grief, anger, or whatever that emotion is. But at the same time, you are recognizing all of those emotions, feeling them, processing them, acknowledging them, processing them, feeling every little bit of it. But in the knowing, in the awareness, in feeling all those feelings, in the knowing that what happens after this, pure magic. That's why the outcome card is Nine of Pentacles, because a new stage unlocked, a new sense of awakening unlocked, a new chapter unlocked, a new cycle has been unlocked, and huge karma has been cleared. Okay. For some of you, we've got the stability card, which is trying to balance, juggling uncertainty, stressful choices, and chaos, and flowing. Yeah. See, you're aware. You're aware. I mean, I don't need to explain that card because it's an oracle card, but yeah. Okay, give me one. We've got the illusions card, confusion, not seeing clearly, escapism, addictions, fantasy. For the collective or for the side of people, I don't think so, but yeah, for the side of people who are choosing to drown themselves, if you have made it this far in the reading and you're drowning yourself in escaping from dealing with this, it's not going to turn out well for you. And because you're not choosing to learn from what this experience is trying to teach you, you're not choosing to elevate, you're not choosing to grow from what this situation tried to and is trying to teach you, and you're choosing a version of reality that is easier, that is, numbing the experience. And if you've made it this far in the reading, then you have some form of awareness that this is not the right approach. Then this reading is your reminder that the way you are choosing to deal with this is not the right approach. If you are choosing addictions or escapism, or feeding yourself with numbing the pain in ways that you shouldn't, basically. Yeah. You know which path is the right one to take. You know which way this journey needs to continue. You know which direction this path needs to continue towards. When it comes to spirituality, the universe has already showed you the way, but you are the one refusing to see that right now. And if you want to lead yourselves towards your downfall and becoming your own enemy, be my guest, continue on this path. But if you are somebody and if you have made it this far in the reading, then I'm damn sure that you want to make it right. You want to become a better person and not stray away from your spiritual journey. I'm being reminded of something that I recently came across when that part of the it said, when you ask God for patience, God gives you opportunities or scenarios where you can show patience. So you'll be put in places, you'll be put in situations where you will have to exercise patience, and thereby you develop patience and end up getting the patience that you asked God for. Similarly, if you ask God for courage, then you'll be put in situations where you need to be courageous, where you need to show courage. Similarly, if you ask for the strength to be able to speak up, then you will be put in situations and scenarios where you will get the opportunity. So, you know where I'm going with this. So when you ask God for spiritual growth, spiritual awakening, you will be put in positions where you will be put in positions where you will be asked to show whether you are ready for it or not. It's not like a test, but again, you'll be given the opportunities to grow, to I think you already get the idea. I don't want to exaggerate. That's why I just stopped talking and just wanted to clarify with the universe that should I be talking more? No. So yeah, that is it. Rest up, meditate, choose the right way to heal and come out of this, choose the right way to come out of this pain, choose the right path. You have a choice. Make the right one. The rest, my job is to tell you what the universe wants you to know. In the end, of course, choice. Alright? So yeah, I guess that's it. I hope you took something out of this reading. Take care.